evening and welcome back to Black Death's Game Lounge. My name is Black Death and here we are on a beautiful Friday evening getting ready to get back into Minecraft for another awesomely relaxing evening of gaming. So, let's get everything set up, ready, time to rock and roll. And before we dive into this one, I just want to say thank you to W and to SCP. You can see their names on the top of the list there for donating today, so thank you, brothers. It was very, very kind of you, and I appreciate it. And Helgi definitely enjoyed it too, because she got a snack out of it. So here we are, everybody is happy. And good evening to you, Kid and Tin. It's good to have you guys back here on the Game Lounge. So let's get back into this. It's been a while. There's been some backwards and forwards as well. Where is it, this one? The big one. Hopefully I don't break this thing. So, I'm ready for some good times tonight. Oh yeah, this place looks good. Good to be back in this amazing village. I have to remember what the hell I'm doing. I need food. I remember that much. There's one thing I do need. Let's crank this up a little bit. Let's crank up the volume. A little more that side. There we go. One of the places I built a little house library, because this is our bamboo village. Just started. There's this house. There is that one that was built there. That is our portal. And this also, by the way. Oh, I've got a picture pod. That's cool. Can I not place it? But I could place it in there. This is also, yeah. This is only a building, and we've got our dudes running around here. So, yeah, we need to just keep an eye on these two. They will definitely go out. Oh, I got you now. Oh, this way, buddy. Come on. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy. Doesn't care anymore. But yes, we've got some stuff to still do out here and finish off as always. So yeah, got a cat. Very cool, man. What sort of cat did you get? That's probably rule 7. So yeah, I will let people continue on building here, growing the forest. The forest probably needs a little bit of manicuring, shall we say. I'm not too worried about it. We just have it at this stage, so that we can have it ready to do what we need to do with it. Because it is still so. It's really planted there just for harvesting purposes. Put it that way. That is the one and only goal of that place, is just to get a bit of a harvest going. Luncheon time. Don't know the type of cat. Fair enough. What color is your cat? Oh, the stuff is still here, which is cool. And yeah, acid and has done some work here to make the dock area a little more friendly. Did most of this place, so looking freaking good. Plus the flower garden there. So yeah, what I'll be working on tonight There's a little bit of the tower, because there's some modifications that need to be remade. And then I want to work on other side to clear some stuff off. Nobody's using this house, so I'll just clear this off at some point as well. We can have this place back as part of the little forest walk here. Our camels are currently camped up here for now, so that we can... will they stay there? Got our horses and stuff, that side, so... Grey. Oh, that's cool, man. Grey cats are usually friendly. Orange cats, they have a liking to bite people. So, let's get this going, people. I'll actually show you when we get up to the top what I want to do. There's a few trees that need to come down, some stuff that needs to be modified so we can have this spot ready to rock and roll. Should actually just take one of my carts to the top. But we have carts just for this purpose. Damn bastard stole my cart. All I wanted to do was ride up there. Hey Mel, welcome back to Game Lounge, man. So, yeah, this floor needs to be refitted. And then I need to come out here. So, yeah, in the middle here, possibly on that dent there, is where I'm thinking we'll have the desert, and then behind it, probably a desert temple. And then part of this will be converted to the savannas. That chunklet, basically from that orange piece up and along to about there, that is going to be converted out to mangrove. So that's all going to be swamp. I don't know why there's now extra rivers coming off, so more stuff to fix for later on. What happened to the house on the mountain? What house? But yeah, this needs to be fixed up as well. It's been a long time since I've sorry buddy, since I've really done anything here, so this will all be retrofitted back to what it should be like. And in the coming months I will actually start fitting up the inner parts of the this thing, so it's pretty easy to show you guys on one of the lower tier zones. Like this, I want to build aquariums down here, I want to build indoor farms, so each level will have something, hopefully a little bit more unique and different, so that it looks a little nicer. So, and yes, Memorial Hill is still on the list, but out of the many things that I've got to do, that is kind of very far down the list of things to do. So pop that in there, and the thing is, we're going to have to get some sand. We are going to be very short on sand at this point. So I want to go have a look and see what exactly is going to be the best spot to do what we need. The jungle trees definitely need to go. Might push the jungle trees further back, but they sit right against the forest line, because I think they'll look good. We don't really need to see that far, so if you have the forest there, it kind of makes it look cool. Let's go have a look. I just had this thought today that this would probably be one of those interesting places to slap up a sand zone. Right here in the middle. Because this place is relatively flat. Actually sits inside of this like indent. So it'll be a good place to do some stuff. Hey Acid, welcome back to the game lounge. It's good to have you here. So yeah. This back part, like I say, we need a fence here, but we'll leave this for like a forest area. You have all these gnarly pitfalls here as well. I am going to do one thing to cause a little bit of... I need to just quickly jump out, save and quit, just to turn on the other stuff because I was still working on it last time. So, yeah, one of those things. Switch this back to multiplayer. Friends only. There we go. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool if we can kind of do it right. It looked like a boat near a spawn point. The boathouse should still be there. I don't remember it being on the list of things to be removed. Down to creative mode so I can investigate this area from on high. Yeah, we have that problem that there's a hole there. I'm thinking the desert area can really be right here in the middle, almost like a focal point, or I suppose the desert area could look cool here as well. Although that would be wildly painful. Yeah, this could actually be a nice little slice of something. Maybe go straight up from here, around this way, up on the top, slice back there, and then come down here, and this then becomes the desert biome. Looking out on that side, that will be all mangrove. Then we can do all sorts of building in here. The other idea I had was right here in the middle, is to have the desert biome sitting in here. Have some cacti and some whatnots here, but there's a lot of holes here, I realize. As you can see, those holes go. They go through, and they go really through. So, building on the zone might be a little dangerous. So, I think when we push this corner piece here, even from here, basically where the track goes down, make all of this, that would be cool. We could have a row of houses this side, a couple of houses here, because if you think about it, the desert villages never take a lot of space. They just kind of focus on one zone. So I think this could actually work nicely as a desert zone. But it does mean I'm going to need a hell of a lot of sand. Because what I would like to do is strip a layer of whatever there is off, and then put a layer of sand back underneath it. So that's going to be a few thousand blocks of sand, but it will look cool, because then you can push it right down onto the riverbed as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that idea. The kit, let's go have a look. There should be a spawn piece there. And the boat's there. There's the boat. You were asking about it. Boathouse is still here, man. I haven't touched my man's boathouse. So that's still there. Boosted had a house on this side, but he said he no longer wants to be in here, so got cleared off with his blessing, and we converted this out to match the village. So that's why this area looks the way it looks. So, well, with that said, it's time to hop, skip, and drop off. Get out of creative mode, go back to default, and start the paint. I want to see if I have any sand. Sponges, I got iron, I got helmets, I got rail. Oh, we do have sand. We have sand, so that's good. I even have some sandstone. Look at that. How cool is that? I don't have cacti. There's a one tiny little problem. It's no cacti. I now need some wood. I can get wood downstairs. Probably should take a nap with the rest of these animals, just in case there's anything that wants to swoop in from above and kill us. Won't happen. So here we go. Chest. I need enough stuff to make a chest. We're not gonna need that, a hoe, that, all that. So take the wood with me, and just to make it easy, I will build one of these and put it on those. Cool. Standing. Beautiful. Off we go, people. Off we go. I wonder if I should actually make another station here in the desert zone, so modify the rail. You see the rail sits kind of high. So I might actually modify the rail so it goes down and runs in the village. I'm thinking basically from this point here. Down. Okay. From this point here all the way out, this will become the desert zone. All the way up onto there. Also, this fencing can come down because we really don't need this anymore. Thank you, horse. I'll just ride you for a little bit while we think about what we need to do here. Let's jump. Investigate and then start making the sandy plans to rip and replace most of this. There you go, dude. Just stay on your pillow. You know you need to stay on your pillow. So, yeah. And yeah, if people want to join, feel free to join. Like I said, we do have the whole idea of the server is to build in theme of what is going on. So if you want to play, there is some rules that you have to stick with. So yeah. If you want to build something, ask us, we'll check it, confirm it, and yay or nay it. Very simple, very easy. And yeah, no griefing, no nothing like that. So if people started, they will quickly be removed. So the rest of us can have a nice chill time. Still don't know if this is the right spot. I can start removing this fence now. No, that isn't necessary anymore. This place is pretty much well lit enough that I don't have to worry about things coming in here and just making a mess of it. Not what I want to do. There we go. All in the biome. Get up. Yeah, because when I'm thinking of this desert thing, I'm thinking of like those places you find right where we started, and we just really want to kind of clamp down on that. Little Pancake Boy, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge. It's good to have you here. How you doing? Yeah, yo, you sound like a Nero and I love it. Glad you love it, man. Okay, let's get this done. So, yeah, like I said, my goal here is really just to get a desert biome going that looks authentic. I'm thinking desert village. Classic desert village. Actually teleport to one. And then show you guys. And we will be using this a little bit less to ensure we don't mess around with stuff, so. But, yeah, that's what we do. And, Pancake. Awesome name, by the way. What is your favorite biome here in Minecraft? Well, probably there, there. Jeez, Augie, you are snory, snore, snore. Nice. So let's start putting the sand in here. Fences in there, that in there, that. I'm gonna finish off with this. Although I need to actually go fix this thing. A bit of a pain. So let's go fix my axe. Then we'll finish off with that. Cherry blossom biome. Oh, good, good man. So I don't have Minecraft yet. Fair enough, equal, and welcome back to the Game Lounge. It's good to have you. So, I'll show you our cherry blossom area, Pancake, and then it's not done by a long stretch, but people have put a lot of effort and love into it. How's Algie? She is good. She is here in her full carcass, just sleeping, ready. So let's take a little trip out that way. I will also pick up a little bit of steel or iron or whatever, so that I can go and fix. Actually, I should be able to fix it here. Repair and name. Wait. Repair doesn't chant. Just repair. Beautiful. Yeah, I made this one and I got like silk touch and a whole bunch of crazy stuff on it, so I was kind of surprised by that. But yeah, let's take a little journey into the side. Is it a pro? Yeah, who donated? SCP and W Gaming. They both donated this morning for a snack for Helgs. Yeah, this is at least the rail that I dug out into the zone. This still needs a little bit of love, as you can see. Train station will be here. This is a place, one of the keeper areas. Keep messing with each other's signs as well, but yeah. A little cherry blossom hall area. The docks. Cacti really shouldn't be here, but I couldn't actually be happier with having that. So yeah, I usually just try and keep everything to A, keep the area looking much the way that it looked, and B, just modify it to the biome. So, like this, none of this has been dug out, none of this has been, you know, messed with in any significant way. There is that sort of area that's been converted again. So, but yes, this area here is still part of the cherry blossom biome, but we still need a lot of work done here, including all this hillside that goes out. There's so Pango, you're new here, man. So I'd love to give you the full tour of this side and the future projects that's here, because there is probably 500 or 600 hours of projects that still needs to come up for this thing. So really looking forward to this, and yeah. So this zone here, for the most part anyway, if I can get up here without doodling off the deep end. So that chunklet there and this island here, this is all cherry blossom. I'm just going to go along to that. And what I would like is on here is maybe on this tip area, we will build a cherry blossom lighthouse. This is a small one, maybe like 3 stories tall. This whole thing here will be carved out so that the rivers connect, because it didn't connect up. And that whole piece will be blown out so we can connect to the ocean. Now that side we will actually build a castle. Still a lot of work. Lots of future project down that side. But yeah, we still need cherry blossom trees up here. Me and Asset modified this after people sort of stopped on this area. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, if anybody wants to join and just kind of chill, it's all good. You can even live in my apartment block that I built. So, yeah. Asset also kindly started slapping up a couple of extra houses for us down here, just to kind of keep in trend with, you know, stuff. Look how cool it is, you know. Again, using either the cherry blossom wood or using the pink glass, you know, keep either the color of theme, because there was sort of a question about if you have glass, or could you use glass in other biomes, and the answer is yes, you can. It just has to be the color that's there, or just see-through. And then obviously on that side of the dock, that was the original part with the original village. But yeah, it's been heavily retrofitted so that it's more in the theme of that biome. A lot of stuff was kind of way out, but yeah. Little pond area. I noticed a lot. It needs to go on here. But that pond is also a few kilometers deep, so you can really screw up. But yeah, as it has kind of gone Billy out here, and so other people. will build us a very large tree here for just to have this place. Can I join? Sure thing, man. Post up your tags and I'll send you an invite. So that's this side of the village, you know. That is partially done, is the best I can say. Just like everything in the village is partially done. Nothing is the complete and utter end of the road thing. Okay. Strange. Obviously the apartment block, here everybody can live. And then we need to go out this way on the slow boat. And I'll fix my axe. Yeah, that second track just goes down there so I can bury resources to the top. Pancake 0283. Yeah, no, I'll send you an invite shortly, man. So, yeah, that needs to be done. The stuff is in there. The mountain back there, when you can actually see it. That hole there. That is the top of the thing is a complete flower biome. So on that is actually going to be built the memorial. We'll call it memorial hole. So there's a lot of people who have things they want to put there. We have the little Anzac memorial thing we built for Anzac. So people want all sorts of other stuff. So it's like, man, we need a big space. We need a peaceful space. So we'll add it up there. Yeah, now the friendship dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, the friendship dance makes it easier for me to invite people. Specialty, that one. So yeah. And yeah, the bamboo village is really more recent. Although it takes a hell of a lot of work to make bamboo. Jeez, that's just work. Yeah, pancakes in the game. Nice. Yeah, this place will be used for... I think this will make a nice desert village. The railroad will probably have to be removed and refitted. I think I'll actually have it run further down. I had those originally here because it was only this strip that was lit up, and it was really, really freaking dangerous out here to do anything. So, yeah. So now let's remove the fencing, and there we go. So, onwards and upwards, clearing the fence off, and then we're gonna go and slap up the roof. Have to go. See ya, buddy. This village has seen a lot. Good. Let's get comfortable, Helgi. Let's move the microphone a little closer this way. But yeah, got the yawns already. Friday night. My body knows it's Friday. At least we've got some cacti now. Fences could probably be somewhere else. So we go up to here. I think I'll be happy. And remove the rest. I can make. Yeah, we still don't have a zone dedicated to that stuff, so at some point we will probably have a never biome with all the different pieces of the different never biomes within it. As I'm thinking, maybe if you build like a cluster and then you put your stuff in there for all the biomes. Um, so maybe that could be done here in the middle, rather than what we're doing now. So it doesn't have shovel. It would be kind of useful to have a shovel here. Really, Sheepy, you're a little annoying there, bud. I'm thinking desert things, they can build them on hills too. I've seen them on hills. Most of this we can strip out. I'll probably start down here, stripping this out. Gonna have to make a shovel. Make a shovel and enchant the shovel and then come back to this point. I think that is going to be the easiest way to go. Because otherwise I'm going to spend half the game just scratching at the sand with my hand. Let's build a shovel or two. We'll enchant them as well. I'll have to go over to the other side to do that. Then we can finally start. Always so many things to do in this thing. Something here, something there. Some other thing that I forgot about, and then you can get around to doing what you want to do. Okay, so I think I got some sticks already. Two shovels. Okay. We have there. And yes, we have a nice big enchanting room on the other side that we've built. That's gonna look freaking bad. Get this, and then we can get on to some work. Good to see the villagers are thriving as much as they can, I suppose. And we have some cats around here. Ooh, we have glass missing. Yeah, we do. Strange. Do do do. Do 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 do. I think my man was there. I'll wait for them. Give me something good. I don't have enough points. Take what I get. Okay. Put back. See what we got. Unbreaking and unbreaking. Works either way for me. Man's getting trashed by a thorn bush. Did by sweet berry bush. And our pond has also been retrofitted a little bit. I made it out of white wool and something to make it pop, but it kind of looked a little meh. But that got retrofitted as well, so now it's looking all nice. Okay, so shovel in hand, let's go and do some things to make it look cool. At some point, this building will actually be transformed into the community cathedral. Yeah, kind of wild, right? Lots of bees, which is awesome. Half the day's gone already. Okay, now let's start. I don't have my sound. Anyway, let's start doing nothing till I get my sand. There's no point in trying to build anything with no sand here. Yeah. That can actually go up. Let's go there and like there's lots of camels in that spot. Trying to breed them a little bit heavily because it took us so long. There's like 5,000 blocks to travel for camel, and they are not willing creatures to travel. So they kind of resist traveling a lot. So the retrofit begins. Beautiful. This area's already got some work done to it. Yeah, we'll start at the bottom because this is really the easiest place to start, and then we'll go up. Obviously, well known that at some point I'm going to have to go and actually dig out some more stuff. Grass block. Weird. Yeah. Let's strip off. That one. Trying to keep this much the same as what it was. What's up, Poggy? You alright, Piggy? You look a little messed up, baby. Yeah, my game crashed. Sure thing. Sure thing, man. You should actually be able to just join up anyway, because I set it up so once you have a friend, you can just jump back in. Yeah. Now the gentle rhythmic slapping to get this place converted out to. I mean, it looks like a desert. Still don't know if I really want this super tall hill here. I know it's part of the environment, and I don't like modifying the environment just for no reason, but I feel like if it was a little flatter, if we could slightly push this back. If this was sort of a hill, then it would be cool. So you can have basically it go like this, up and then down. There, so it slopes down. I think that will look good. So I think there's going to be a lot of sand up, or a lot of dirt up there that I'm going to be digging out. So, but for now, we will just start doing this area here. Easiest part to retrofit design. But yeah, the simple fact is that I'm going to need a desert's worth of sand somewhere. I'm trying to think where is the best place that I can go to I'll probably teleport there. I'm happy to walk back. I just don't know how happy I am to walk there and back. It takes a lot of time. 5,000 blocks, it's half an hour's walk. If you don't have a screw up somewhere. So. Yeah. I don't know if I want to really walk that far. No, the answer is I really actually don't want to walk that far, so I'm just not going to. But we will have to go out there and slap at some serious sand mass. We have a little beach that has been very much pillaged for sand, and I'm not too sure if I want to really keep going there. I'm not, like, it's good as it is. Like, any more pillaging there, and that's just going to be weird. It's already gone from a dune down to basically just a flat area, so I think if we just leave it as is, then it should be alright. Oh, can you just stick to your pillow, baby? Oh, is it going to be all messed up again, and then I have to deal with it? I'm not dealing with your messed upness. There. And let's run this back. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very long evening with, I don't know how much to show. Just snap like a before and after pic. But it's going to look good. Definitely going to look good. I will leave that little bits that thing is built on for now, because I'm really not so amazingly, awesomely keen to break that down yet. So, like these places will just kind of dig around those foundations. Those don't know if you slap that thing or break the thing that is built on, the whole thing will basically collapse. But yeah, just kind of building around it. For now. Stuff here. And yeah, I think I am going to take a lot of this this dune away. Because it's just this one little hump here. So I think if we carve this hump almost all the way back, then we're going to have a little more space to breathe and relax and do things. The railway, yeah, like I said, that will actually change course. But for now, yeah, it doesn't need to. But yeah, let's get into this. And as for anybody watching now in the future, if you're watching after the stream, what to you makes a desert? Was a good question to ask. I like to ask people that. Like when we do the bamboo stuff, I'm like, what to you makes it a bamboo zone? What makes it, when you think forest or desert or whatever, what makes you go, yeah, that is, it's you filthy animals, isn't it? Good. So, suppose to me the desert has to be a really calm and tranquil place, because it always is such a calm, desolate, peaceful place with not a lot going on anywhere near it. So, Let's see if we can incorporate that into our build somehow. Make it very peaceful here. A little place to stare. I know when you stare across the road, you're going to be staring at a mangrove, but hey, that is Minecraft. That's not me. That's just Minecraft's craziness. So I think that would be nice. But yeah, I do wish that they added more desert creatures. And I think a cool one to add would be a chameleon. Because there's lots of parts of the world where there is desert chameleons. Like Southern Africa, there is the desert chameleon. I know, what a weird thing, right? Literally a chameleon that lives in the desert. There's almost nowhere any bush or tree or anything to climb. So thank you. One of those things that we have to just kind of suffer through. But yeah, chameleon in here would be cool. I don't know what it would do. It should be like a good luck pet. You have one, it changes color to whatever you're wearing or whatever. Like mimics you. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, this looks interesting here. What else for the desert? Definitely need the cacti, like I said. That's... Can't have a desert without any cactus. Although there's plenty of deserts that doesn't have any cacti or succulents. They are truly desolate. But we are not going for desolate. We are going just for Minecraft ones, so... I'll need to go have a look at some of the desert villages we have to appreciate, shall we say, the way that they're styled and built, because there's a few of them that has some really cool buildings. The sandstone, pottery, carpeting. They look cool. Yeah, I think a desert is a place yeah, that is true. The people, I don't think, generally think about the poles as being a desert, but due to the lack of rainfall, they are actually deserts. Kind of wild. So yeah. We also still need to get build a Arctic place, but I don't know how we're going to manage that little miracle. We're going to have to make stuff with, silk touch on it, and then go and harvest snow and ice and all the things and bring it back. Although I think it'll actually be a pretty hard biome to build, because you can't have like snow-covered trees. You know, that's... So maybe we can't have those biomes. Oh, there goes my batteries. Please don't. No, no, no! Oh, bloody hell. I wish this game was designed that if your batteries die, that it would just stop doing things. Come on, just stop. Yep, we only lost one piece of the track. Damn. Gotta go. All good, man. Thank you for joining in. It was good to have you here. Catch you next time. Yeah, I wasn't really afraid of you, buddy. Oh, man. So we got one part of the track that's a little broken. Let's go put some stuff away. And then get it rolling again. The retrofit will continue shortly. I'm going to have to make another minecart with a chest on it so we can store the stuff somewhere else. Didn't pick up what I was after. That's one thing. Which is, there it is. The broken piece of the track. Yeah. This piece. Yeah. Cart fixed. Yeah, I thought that thing would boost it enough to make it roll all the way through, but it doesn't. And yeah, there's still that village, but that village is off limits. It's a village we've repaired. There were some people who severely pillaged on it. So, looking good there again. What would I need for that? So I need a standard minecart. Need that. Well, that's fine, actually. Just thinking, even that minecart up there could be useful. And probably just build a thing here. Of course, this is not for you, mate. Put a block there. That will do just fine once I get up here. Okay. And I will convert this one into a chest one. I should actually be able to do it down here. Or wherever. Because I've got a chest here. I don't have that much storage, but we'll have to put up some storage, so. What storage chest. I'll build a boat too. Throw it out to that side. A boat with a chest could work. Didn't I just... Oh, I created the wrong thing. Bloody hell. What was going through my brain other than not a hell of a lot? I didn't build the chest. I should have built the chest. But that's at least partially blocked off there. Now I feel secure. Let's actually, yeah, we'll take another one. And let's see if we have some wood down here. We have some more wood down here. And we have sand. Oh look, I don't actually need it. Oh my god, I just have what I needed. Wait. And then there's probably gonna be like 3 guys. Yep, there's always somebody in. Dudes have mine cart obsessions. Um, sorry, again. Little bit in the way, sir. Redstone torches. Do we have more redstone torches? I'd kind of like to retrofit that one part of my track. Do. And Helga's going to get some water. Yeah, Helgs. So let's get some water and then get that. Hold that. Torch. I don't have storage there yet for the stuff. It should really go over to the hall. But I suppose we'll just make it do for now. Okay, there we go. Move that a little bit. By rail card. Nice knowing you, friend. There. And then we can add all this soil and stuff. Just this thing. Got the rest of the soil that I was digging out, and then, yeah, we'll start funneling it back. I need like a hopper somewhere, so it just drops it into a chest. Actually, I have a hopper too. I could do it, but yeah. That is for later on. Now this will just be fine to start the... Probably going to be one of the biggest transformations that we have to go through. I mean, it's not just like the other ones where you plant some trees, you plant some bamboo, and you build some craziness on top of it. This is actually scraping this area off and layering it back with sand. So for every block of dirt that I managed to dig out of here, I'm going to have to come back eventually and actually fill it up. Well, not every block, but most blocks. Let's put it that way. Most blocks that's coming out going to be a replacement block. It's gonna take a little bit. That. Yes. That needs to be till here. So a flatter area here might actually not be bad. But it is kind of built up, so we'll stick to that area there being built up like that. This is kind of mowed off already. Good. Pop, pop. That will be retrofitted as a final thing. Track's already basically out of action as it stands. But yes, we will build a desert rail station in there as well, which would be cool. got an idea for it as well. I've done something like that before. Long time ago. Can't even recover the frickin' map. It's partially corrupted. It was just a creative mode map. It wasn't like this, which we play and survival. So yeah, we started building stuff because we were just interested, you know. Like builds you see on YouTube. I think one of them we did was a Japanese house. They actually looked really cool. But nonetheless, we ended up digging out a few things because there's a little pond area where it was, so we dug it out a little. We added sea sponges and, you know, the whole 9 yards to make it look as awesome as you could. And I was like, well, I still want to do this rail thing, and I was trying to work out all sorts of rail options, but I think it might have been a bug, or it's my console, or I don't know, but the normal way that you build, you know, you got your detector rails, you got like one little power rail in the middle of the thing, it kicks it off to keep going. It's all happy days, but yeah, for some reason on this thing, it just would never do that. It will always kind of screw up somewhere along the line. So I decided that's just not cool and just started doing my own thing. People got a little touchy about it, but it looked pretty cool. What's that? It looked pretty cool. And then, yeah, I started building track everywhere. We had like different biomes. You could ride the rail for like 5+ minutes. We also actually found a ship that was sitting on top of the water on an island. We had one place where it was underwater. That's where I started using the trestle to build all the stuff. That was really where that craziness started. I think it looks good. That's the thing. It makes it look like a rail bridge. But yeah, I missed that map. Places for pandas. Had a big exchange in different zones, different villages. There's even part of the thing, yeah, went underwater. Into an underwater train station. It took a lot of figuring out how to build that thing without it keep breaking, because I was very, very touchy about what I was doing there. But it looked awesome nonetheless. And I don't even remember all the other things we built. Now we've found basically all of the sort of rare places you would like to find. And whenever we found these things, because I was the one who was crazy about this idea, would build the rail to go there. A couple of pods of the rail just went wherever. I always remember there was one pod where the rail basically went through a mountain, or up a massive mountain through a mountain. Like a little hole thing there, and it actually worked out perfectly to build through it. So much easier. So, yeah. Crazy times with that build. What else was there was cool? I remember there was a few cool things there, really. Ship was probably the last thing I was building to. carved down all the way down, people. Beautiful. Let that stuff up and I don't know how we're gonna dump all this. That my issue, is filling up this cart. I have no idea where I'm going to dump all the stuff. AFK, not a problem, man. Ah, good, my cart came back. Onwards, steed, onwards. Yeah, that hillside in front of us, that is going to be Memorial Hill. Oh, all along the top of the damn thing. No. Yeah, go this way. This is going to be a build. Even if I did this in creative mode, right, this would still be a pig of a build. Thank you, game, for letting me finally pick it. Yeah, we're already out of sand. So there is that tiny annoyance. You guys messing with the doors again. They like slapping the doors. Bunch of animals you guys are. Go out, slam the door. Go out, slam the door. I'm like, please stop slamming the doors. And please stay the hell out of my zone. This is actually somebody else's area, but they kept building 1,000 things, so I just kind of took it over a tiny wee bit. We have no sand. And yeah, but the rail also still needs to... Well, we stopped on the cherry blossom. It actually needs to go over the river, so it needs to be another bridge built basically there. This might... There you go, that's my pirate glass. So, right there, it needs to hop over that side, and then we need to have the rail run up here, probably stop through this area next to the Hall of Celebration, which is the first building that went up in the zone. This is the Hall of Celebration. We had, I think it was Endo's birthday was here at the first birthday. I built it, trying to rush it to get it done for her. And then obviously that one. I can get it from this far. Yeah, so can't believe it. So May, June, July. So yeah, basically almost 3 months that I've been yeah, hit 1,000. So yeah, put it up 8:30. We were actually in this village playing when I had 1,000. So that's why it's up there as need to celebrate it, and then took some photos. It was freaking cool. But yeah, people have birthdays when we play. We usually bake a cake, put it up here. That's what the candles are here as well. Light a candle, have a little happy birthday thing, and everybody usually brings a little something to give, which is always nice. So I'll leave that other sand there because I need some sand still this time. So yeah, that is what we do. Is at the top of that hill. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm not going to walk up there, so do excuse me. All the stuff here you've seen is built and modified. It's all been done in survival mode. It's just me flying around from time to time. Weird. I'll do this, but you can see I've worked on here for hours on end. Still need to build more candles. It's basically chop down a tree, half the tree goes to make coal and the other half to make sticks. But this center part that's dark still needs to be lit. But this will be the focal point of the build. The only place where anything has been built was right here, and one guy did it. He didn't hear me say not to build up here. It was really an accident, so it was all cool. I just don't want trees up here. But yeah, that's the only place he built. I can replant there. So yeah, this is all gonna be memorial zones, memorial gardens, but it gives you kind of an outlook of how our little place looks. That's giving somebody else's thing built there. How things are shaping. This area was a little different, and it's been slightly modified, but yeah, this is all going to be memorial gardens up here. So, well, like little mausoleums, little statues for the different things that people want to celebrate. Just a super peaceful zone, and that's why this whole area up here will basically be off limits specifically for that one goal in mind. So there's nobody or nothing or whatever just going on being arranged there. This tower still needs quite a few levels, but I'm amazed you guys made it onto the roof. Not going to lie. Yeah. Ah, cool. You guys fell through the ground again. Well, they fixed that. One of the bugs in the game is you can fall through the ground in some places. Hey! Don't quickly catch your own right around here. Somebody will jack it. Okay, I don't want to be hijacked. Can I just take my roll? Thank you. Beautiful. I've got a lot of bees here. This all needs to be replanted really with more trees so we can make sure that it's like a nice little dense forest area for all the bees to live in. Well, yeah, you can already see it's looking a little, I don't know, whatever. It's looking a little different down this end. Looking good already. I am happy. So that this thing is fixed. Now we can start slapping again. Yeah, this is a million times faster than the alternative of digging it all by hand. Yeah, just be somewhat careful how deep I dig some of it. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, I would also like to see some more little rodent creatures in the desert area. Weird. So, I don't know. Chinchillas, moles, foxes, other desert creatures could there be? I suppose there could be mobs like scorpions. That could be a cool mob to fight. Then every time I think of that, then I start to think of Fallout and having rat scorpions that are humongously massive and extremely dangerous if you are just doodling around without due care of your doodling. So. falcons or eagles or hawks. That could be a cool mob to have. You know? No, it doesn't necessarily need to attack you. But it would be a cool mob to have in the desert. Just, you know, a lonely kite, eagle, hawk, whatever. Whichever way they go. Just to kind of soar around. Or even a, come on, brain. My brain will come back to this in a minute. A vulture. That would be cool. A vulture riding the thermals. Deep there. Yeah, I am taking off a lot here. The way you cut it through here straight. Shove it back. And then decide what sort of hill I want. Probably build it up just with the soil. The dirt, sorry. And then build the sand over the top of it. Just so it doesn't become too much of a pain. Let's get this going. Gentle there, pancake. Don't need to break your legs, my friend. Yeah. Don't need to talk about. No problem. Don't know what you're going on about, man. No idea what you don't want to talk about. Let's dig through this area. Beautiful. But there for now. Some giantly irritating creature is gonna go. That is the home for me. That out of the way. That out. But yep, it's actually good to be digging like this because it helps. Gives me a chance to think of how we're actually going to finish this place off. Normally I don't like retrofitting a zone this much. But I think this could look cool. Come on. Thinking, what else would be nice? I'd probably go with a green and orange color style. Terracotta pots. The little cacti in a pot that you see quite often in the villages. What else could be good? Probably bring the camels out here and then just maybe partially enclose the area, enclose the, or build them a new enclosure area. Keep our keep our original camels where they are, but all the extra ones that don't have saddles on them, then just bring them down here, so they can just live freely and do camel things. Oops. That was the sound of a shovel snapping. Oh, the good thing. I've got thousands of blocks to dig out. And a lot to build back. just in preparation. Oh man, it's been a long week. Been a long, good week. Got some subs, got new people on board. War Thunder had its stuff. I finally got a new game to add to the channel today that I bought. It's called The Wandering Village. So if people are really inclined to like city builders and stuff, then that is probably a game that you're going to want to watch. Yeah, it's a brand new one. It's just come out on Xbox Preview. Yes, I play on an Xbox, those that don't know. It is an Xbox Preview game. It is a Swiss. Get that right, not Swedish, Swiss. The brothers with the flags. Those Vikings have created this game. It's a city building game, but not quite like any other city builder. It's basically you live on top of this thing called Onbu. Don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I think it's Onbu. It's O-N-B-U. And it is this six-legged, call it a dinosaur. Makes it sound cooler. And you're basically living on them now. You run your village on there. Your village got destroyed. I can't remember what the story was. I kind of fast-forwarded through it a little bit. Mainly because it was a time trial. I don't usually like skipping stuff like that because it is vital information, and obviously the people who made it spent a lot of time building the videos and giving you all this extra information, so it always feels scumbaggish to just kind of kick through the videos super quick. But I had a good reason. I was on a trial, so the more time I spend watching the intro, the more time is going to that rather than actually enjoying the game. So I skipped through it quickly, but something bad happened. You're now living on this thing because you luckily found it to live on, because they're not common at all. And then you start your journey, wandering through a world. I can't really comment about the world because I don't know if it's endless, what it is, if it's procedurally generated. But you're wandering through a massive world, the back of this thing, and then you live on it. That is where you build your city. But an amazing... Can you get away from here, buddy? An amazing art style. I love the art style. It's just, yeah, it hurts me. Right where it should. The music is calm as one can get, and it is freaking amazing. So, I've been looking for something like that. It does kind of remind me of Banished a little bit. In a strange way. Not the art style is not the same. The intensity of the gameplay is not the same either. Although I think you can change it up. So I was just doing the trial test period thing. Can you please build there? It's not quite as intense as the game. I think it does have a hardcore mode for those who feel the need to be wildly challenged in their everyday gaming life. But nonetheless, amazing, gorgeous, beautiful, and yeah, there was a little unanimous decision made on that one to actually purchase the game, support these guys, because they are an indie developed team, and yeah, mainly so I can keep playing the game. The game is that freaking good. So I'm looking forward to bringing that to the channel next week. It'll actually be Monday. I'll update. You go away, please. I will actually have to update. Yeah, that's the wild card. The schedule on Discord. Yeah, for those who are wondering if you want to chat with me, jump on the Discord. The links are in the description. Or also the About page and everywhere else. I'm always on there. Usually between my morning and evening stream, I will actually be on there as well, usually streaming other stuff, and you can just come and shoot the breeze, which is, I know a lot of people like that, so if you feeling a bit like you want to just have a chat about whatever, then you can come and hit me up there and have a chat, have a listen, have a whatever. Oh, man. Or come and play some games with me if I'm grinding Warfighter or any multiplayer game, then you're free to hop, skip, and jump on in and just join in, you know. And plus there's awesome people in the community, so if you wanna have a little chat with them about whatever floats your boat, then they are there to float away. We really use those explosives I saved up. You right there, sir? You look like you partially gave up on life. Not going to lie. So, yeah, do that. Yeah, as always. Be that annoying person. If you enjoy what I do, just, yeah. Leave a like, leave a comment, sub. There's also options for other stuff. Like memberships and... Thank you, buddy. Donation options and... merch store. Which I actually still need to work on my merch store again. There's a Minecraft one that people have been requesting. So I have a whole lot of ideas around it, but yeah. The week is this long, and my ideas and all my workload for the week is this long. So, even on the weekends when I've stopped streaming on Saturdays, like, one stage I did Sundays, but that was too much, but even with all that, I still end up doing stuff on the weekends that takes up a lot of my time. Still don't get through half the stuff I want to get through. Like sometimes I sit here, walk into my room on like a Sunday at like 6 in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna just, slap up 2, 3 things. Do a little maintenance here, do a little doodling around there, do a little doodle or 3 for the channel, modify that one thing I was supposed to do. And sometimes I'll get up and it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You're like, Sunday, my friend, what has happened to you? But yeah, like I said today, actually, we are now officially on the downhill part of the roller coaster to Christmas, and that makes me very excited because I love Christmas. So, and I will be bringing back all the Christmas extras for Christmas time. That's going to be cool, and I know that's usually a very, very busy time as well for people to join in. Alright, I'm heading to bed. Good night. Well, Pancake, it was awesome to have you here, man. Stay safe, have a better one, and look forward to catching you in the next stream, man. It was truly awesome to have you here. So, yeah, a little bit of doodling still to do, but yeah. Christmas time, but yeah, this point of the year, it really gets busy for me, I'd say. June, July is generally quiet months for me. But yeah, as soon as we go downhill for Christmas, then it picks up speed. Because then it's... most games that I play, especially the online stuff, they all have events, like major events. I think from October basically till middle of January, you can almost say. That's all event time, so that is when I am busy. Everybody slows down for Christmas, and I am ramping it up, running on all cylinders to get it going. But as good times we had last Christmas, we had an awesome time. A lot of people have a lot more time to play as well, so unlike tonight, you see it's a little quiet, because I haven't actually streamed this game in almost a month. Being sick or whatever was going on, and then, you know, you miss one stream, you miss another stream, you miss the first stream, and then you realize, well, I only stream it once a week. That's a lot of time in between streams, but time just flies when you're having fun, right? But I think time just flies in general. So, yeah. Lots of interesting things we will do. And yeah, if you enjoy what I do, yeah, I'd leave a like. But if you have any games in mind that you would like to see on my channel, then leave them in the comment section after the stream. I always read them, and I'm always now looking for new games to bring to the channel. Actually, it was a couple of months ago when I can't believe it's a couple of months ago. I brought a bunch of new games, so I've got those who are not familiar anyway. Graveyard Keeper, an excellent little indie game. Great humor, great story, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of complicated stuff, but in a simple manner. It's not complicated like you need to have a rocket science degree to understand half the stuff. It's not that complicated, but good complicated. Let's put it that way. It's good complicated. So that's still ticking off. Cloudpunk that I've recently brought in. That is a game. That is a game to get lost in. You like sci-fi, you like story and a beautiful city and just something you can truly get lost in, then that is the game for you. Even if it isn't, I would still highly recommend you just try it, just taste it, man. Come and sample it for free on my channel and fall in love like I did. Because I had that game on my playlist forever and a freaking day. Ever since I saw it came out, I was like, yeah, I want to play that game. So, definitely worth it. And then Stardew Valley, another game that's been sitting on the list for a lifetime. I finally have the time to play it, so we're now in the middle of the first winter. Hey Flame, how you doing, man? Welcome back to the game lodge. It's good to have you here. Sleepiness is getting to me, but yeah. So those are there, but yeah, like I said, Monday will be The Wandering Village. Go and check it out. The game has got a lot of interest. All great reviews, by the way. And I'm looking forward to starting on a new thing there. What are you doing? We've picked this zone out here, my friend, for from here down to there-ish somewhere. Yeah, there-ish somewhere. The best I can do. To convert into the desert biome. But this hill lump here in the middle is a little strange, so I'm gonna make it try and match with this side where it's a little lower. And that side where it's a little lower. You can see we've already partially converted some of it out. And now we're just here to chop the rest off. And at some future point in time, I will actually have enough of this place modified so we can build a little hill thing there. Maybe build a temple into the side and set up our village or our little biome slash houses here, and maybe a temple as well. We have some cacti to plant the area as well. Yes, this is the world with the apartment block. This is the village. You are indeed correct, my friend. There is the apartment block. Where's my cacti anyway? Go plant these things over here-ish somewhere. Get more plants. AF. I think the cacti is on box up here. No. That thing still needs a lot of love too, man. I just want to set this up so if people want to build in this sort of area, then there is something for them to work with, really, more than anything. Make a little obstacle course for our friends that like to crawl out of the water as well. But yeah, the apartment block at some point will be finished as well. Another job on the list, really. I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe need to make a diamond shovel with some badass enchantments on it. Other players in the world currently? Not at the moment, man. We had a new guy here tonight. Pancake is here tonight. It was awesome to have him. And Mythic Elk was here. He came around for a little bit. Other people, I don't know. There's a few people who I assume would probably come, but they might still be weird about playing again, so I don't know. Been kind of quiet. People are... I don't know where people are, man. Look, Discord is drop quiet lately. I think a lot of people are back to work, back to school, back to college, back to university. Holiday time has kind of set sail, so one of those things. Yeah. But yeah, Blame, my friend, do go and check out the game called The Wandering Village. I'll put it up here. Wander Village. That one will be on Monday. The YouTube one. It's only on Fridays, man. We still have all the other games to play, and there's a lot of interest in it. I think Stardew Valley is one of the biggest growing ones that people have interest in. And yeah, all three of the games that I play in the middle of the week were when I upload the stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to stop with the 10-15 minute video versions and just go for the full uploads, see how that goes. Breaking them up takes a day's work to do like a 2-hour video. And I don't always get to upload everything because my upload speed is absolute trash. But yeah, some of those videos have had a few hundred views now, so people definitely are interested in the chill gaming, just no audio. True playthrough is what I'm going to call it, because it is a true playthrough. I'm not following a guide. I'm not following some other person's way of playing the game. I am playing the game through the way that I play games through. So, if you want to see somebody who enjoys the game and plays it through from start to finish and have a true playthrough of the game without going, I followed this guide or I followed this person's method, then definitely come and check it out. You will be very, very happy to enjoy all those ones. But yeah. Oh, another chunklet carved. We want to have to start at this point, maybe leaving a layer. But I'm still not sure. Even if we make this dip down a fair bit more, build up a little thing there. Still don't see anything bad from that. I do see that I'm going to need thousands of sand. I'll have to go out with basically the equivalent of nothing attached and 1,000 shovels that are just break them. So I'm thinking basically up to here will be desert zone. Give us a nice big area to build some stuff on. But let's see how it is. But yeah, and yeah, that wandering village, man. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to build dunes up with sand. I'm just skinning it. And that's what I've done down there. Is basically just skinned it with sand. And I'm going to do the same thing up here. It's just build it up and then skin of sand over the top. I'm just modifying this hell a little bit because it's always been weird. But yeah, like I said, that Wandering Village game is going to be another nice one to record and play. I think it is extremely peaceful and it really just fits into that thing I'm going for. So really looking forward to playing that on Monday. But yeah, somebody else suggested another game to me today that looked quite interesting. It is called Generation Zero. I think I might put that in at a later date. See how things go. Not a peaceful game, it's a stealth survival game. I don't think it reminds me of one of those free-to-play games. Bigger, I think it's called. It reminds me of that. And you're basically playing in 1989 in a European country, which is why it reminds me of that, because that's sort of the same premise. And then instead of fighting zombies, because it's basically like one of those sort of apocalypse type things, I suppose, you're fighting robots. So the whole idea is more of a rogue thing. So I thought it was going to be zombie, and I'm like, I'm not a zombie fan. But then it became robots, and I'm like, well, that's a little better. Although the game looks like it's basically died. I said it's really an underrated gem of a game, but it's kind of gone quiet. So nice. Still playing catching this glacier fish. Yeah, we'll give it another couple of tries. There's probably more things to focus on the way of getting some other things out of the way and make some more money. So at some point I will try and catch it. I'll probably focus on just catching some other fish so I can get my thing up to level 10. Yeah. Good. This place stay lit up so I don't have any creepers coming to assist me in the dig. I know how much they love doing that. I also know how much I dislike that, so. I'll do this one. So. Not as fast as doing it with a shovel, but my torch also doesn't break every so many blocks. What do I want to do this weekend? What do I think? I'm actually going to bake a trifle this week. in practice for Christmas time. Because we usually have a little family Christmas gathering type of thing. This year, I've decided that I'm going to make small trifles for everybody. But I have never made a trifle in my life, but I have a trifle cookbook, which is just trifles that I found the other day, which I thought was pretty freaking amazing. So tomorrow I have to make sure I get everything for trifle day. Yeah, let's just clog that one up again. Do not need to have that hole there as well, on top of all the other things. But yeah, trifle. I'm making a sherry trifle. Got a sherry that I know is good for cooking. I didn't boil the other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to make my own jelly and I make my own sponge cake. So it's going to be a bit of a mission. I have some photos up on a Discord of it as well. And probably also some more trial content anyway for the future date for uploading here. I think it's about time again that we'll do a cooking challenge. I think we'll be near the end of the year. I said if we hit 1500 by December, then I'll do something special. I know that has worked before with the ice cream, marshmallow ice cream. That was freaking cool. Got a lot of subs out of that one. We basically went if we got, I think it was something like 15 or 20 subs that one night, then I would make it. We almost didn't make it, and then we had just an influx of new people. It's like, hell yeah, we want to see this as well, and then people were just subbing and going nuts, so it was great. So yeah, hopefully we'll get back to that. Get the subs flowing freely. There. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to call it. I still need to get sand. I'm going to need a hell of a lot of sand, but I'll probably start piling sand up. In my off time, I'll probably start playing the game again just to have some stuff and just pile it up. But yeah, people, it was good being here with you all tonight. Another great time here in Minecraft, our beautiful villages. Taking shape, and there's still so much to do. If you want to join, hope you enjoyed. If you want to watch, just watch. If you have any ideas or comments or whatever, leave them in the comment section after the video. And that will, give me something to read and something cool to react with. And also, it helps me because YouTube loves videos with a lot of comments on it. So get the ball rolling in there. But yeah, if you want to support me and Helgi, who has abandoned us, then leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so, share the videos around with people, check out the other playlists and videos that I do. There's stuff with no comments if you just want to chill, you want something to watch while you work or study, or you have to do the dishes or whatever. Those are the videos that's there, and that's stuff that I love doing because that's stuff that I watch. So highly recommend those ones out. There's a playlist called Chill Time Gaming. It's all no comment. It's definitely worth a look. Otherwise, yeah, consider leaving a sub like W Gaming or SCP Dude. Buy a membership like Asset, or head over to the merch store and grab yourself something cool from there. There's all sorts of cool stuff in there. But with that said, people, thank you for your love and support. Stay safe. Have a better one. Have an awesome weekend if I don't catch you. And look forward to seeing you in the next stream. See you guys later.